There's some really cool, like, philosophical tendencies in this song that have come to redefine Christmas. What's up, friends? My name's Kevin Bisset. I'm a singer, a songwriter, and a producer. And today, we're going to talk about 3 Christmas songs that have changed the game of Christmas. They've changed how we view Christmas, and they've altered public perception. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, and it's ridiculous. Help me get there. Thank you so much. The first of these 3 Christmas songs we'll be talking about is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, written by Marx in the 1940s. His brother was writing a Christmas story book called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Inspired by the book, he decided to write a song. Gene Autry later recorded said song, and it became a massive #1 hit. What's interesting about the song is that prior to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the song and then book, both kind of concurrent, there was no Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There were the other reindeer. There were these named reindeer that Santa Claus had. Rudolph wasn't one of them. You know, they write a song, it gets big enough, and now everyone thinks of Rudolph as one of the reindeers. He is officially part of the Christmas canon of reindeers, all because some guy wrote a song about a character who didn't exist prior. And I think that's an amazing thing that Christmas songs can do, is they can introduce us to new traditions. Sometimes we look at old Christmas songs like the Christmas song and hear about chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and we're like, I'm not going to roast chestnuts on an open fire for Christmas. That's just not something I'm going to do. Nor am I going to tell scary stories. So, you know, sometimes you have things like that that don't fit, but they're still great Christmas songs. And other times you'll have a situation like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where it's Christmas canon. You know, the story of Rudolph is Christmas. That is part of what it means to have Christmas. Second song, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. This is, you know, the classic Christmas song introduced in the 90s. Probably the last new Christmas song to enter the Christmas canon of songs. You know, those few Christmas songs get played every single year. Brilliant piece of music, timeless sounding, and one of the bigger changes of tradition in terms of anti-materialism, which has now become part of a Christmas mindset. In the song, Mariah Carey is saying that she doesn't care for materialism and instead cares for an individual. She is rejecting a general love of humankind in favor of love of her neighbor, or in this case, you know, it sounds like romantic love. So that's probably what it is. There's some really cool, like, philosophical tendencies in this song that have come to redefine Christmas. Prior to this, there was no song that existed to remind people that the real reason for the season was togetherness, was having a family that felt happy and united, which is awesome. It's just a gem, and I'm so grateful for it. It's really changed how we perceive Christmas. Great job from Mariah Carey for, 1, writing an absolute banger, and 2, for creating, you know, a new mindset during Christmas time, which is, hey, let's focus in on our families. Let's focus in on what we really want for Christmas, which is just time spent together instead of the newest toy, Switch video game, or what have you. The third song is Away in a Manger, which is an old Christmas carol / Christmas hymn that was written in the 1800s and has remained incredibly popular. During the second verse of this song, Jesus is described as not making a crying sound, which is a theological assertion that, you know, Jesus didn't cry as a baby. If you look deeper into the lyrics, you realize, oh, maybe he was just napping and he's just being woken up from his nap and he's not crying when he gets woken up, which is possible. You know, babies can wake up from a nap without crying, even newborns. But you initially look at it and you're like, a newborn baby's gonna cry. That's how you know they're healthy. That's a good sign, not a bad sign. So some people are convinced that in that, you know, original situation of Jesus Christ being born, he was so perfect that he didn't cry, which is insane. I think if that's your theological view, great. But it just seems so odd to me personally. I believe in Jesus Christ for sure. It's just that specific line is so odd, but it has become scripture for some people. They honestly believe that's what happened in this nativity scene of Jesus Christ's birth, which is, you know, an essential part of Christmas for Christians. It's literally in the name, Christmas, right? I mean, originally it was a pagan holiday, eventually became a Christian holiday. Different video for a different history. In order to combat this kind of flaw in doctrine of thinking Jesus comes out not crying, I recently released a Christmas song called Celebration, which you can check out in the description. There's a link. The song starts with, "Back in Bethlehem, a baby's bawling," because that's what was going on. Baby Jesus was crying out a storm. And that might be why they didn't want him in a hotel. There's no room in this inn for a pregnant mom who's about to have a baby that's going to scream all night. It's good that someone eventually gave them a place to sleep at all. And also it was really crowded because of tax season, which puts it in April. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any other ideas of Christmas songs that have been game changers and redefined how people view the season, please leave your comments and, you know, let me know which Christmas songs you think. If you have other ideas for how these specific Christmas songs have changed people's mindsets, let me know. Hope you're enjoying your season so far, and hope you continue to enjoy this Christmas, following Mariah Carey's admonition to reject materialism. Catch you on the flip. Celebration, there is no need to fear. Turn the lights on, let the mountains ring, 'cause Jesus Christ is here.